Hey there, premium users. Welcome to this quick tutorial on the Capture theme. The Capture theme is a premium theme. It's been released for all premium members. You can find it right under Themes. If you head on over to the Premium Themes area, you're going to be able to see Capture right at the top. Now, Capture is a pretty cool theme. It's set up in a few different ways, but it has a very photographer or great kind of graphic overlay that displays your posts and your areas in a very clean way. I'm going to go through a few areas of this setup to just kind of walk you through how to achieve a good setup on the Capture theme, as well as how to operate a few of the features within this theme so you can get the most out of it. First off, I'm in theme settings and I've just activated the Capture theme. A few things I want to bring your attention to are right at the top. I'm going to write in a site title, Capture. You're going to see this elegantly displayed up here. And it's going to place in the Capture tagline right at the top. Now I'm going to unclick Show Title and Tagline, and I'm going to re-click it so it optimizes and places my text in there. Now, that's been placed in, has a good scroll over, and you can actually change those colors from within the color areas here. You can totally customize this to any color scheme that you want to. Now you can set a background image as normal for the themes to the entire page, or you can leave it as it is. Taking you through a few areas here, the home slideshow is obviously going to be the main feature of this theme. You can see that it's moving very quickly because I have the transition interval set at about 2 seconds. I would set this to 6 seconds or 8 seconds by default, and you're going to get a very smooth and crisp transition to your posts. So here you can actually change the transition style. I'm going to show you what that looks like here. This is the fade style. You'll see it fade over from one image to the next. Here, you're going to see the slide transition. It looks a little bit like this, as opposed to the fade transition. Coming down here, you can change any of the categories. You'll want to display whatever category you have your posts in. I would actually set up a new category for this just to customize my front website layout. I would customize it with a few posts. Maybe they were just image posts. Maybe they linked to a specific page. Maybe they had a specific image in here that would take somebody to my blog. However you want to set this up is completely up to you, or you can have it display your latest posts. Coming down, you have portfolio options. This is a great setup, and you can see these templates inside of the theme when you set up a portfolio page. This is a great way to set up an image all the way across in columns. Now you can also achieve this with Page Builder inside of your premium or basic membership. You'll have Page Builder inside of there. You won't have this theme if you have a basic membership, but inside of your premium membership, you'll have Page Builder and InstaBuilder, so both of those can be achieved to get this layout, but this is a very crisp and clean way of doing it. And you can just come down here, set this up, and change your entire custom layout to have a very different feel, a very cool feel portfolio option all the way across for tons of images and clickable icons. Now coming down under layout and style, this is a cool area. You can change some of the footer text down here. You can see I've got my footer text right here. If I wanted to change that, I can just type some text here. And it's going to add that to my footer. And I can also as well customize this from the menu options and customize all of these links and the text there as well. So taking that away, there are a few more options in layout and style where you can take off some full width backgrounds. You can add that. You can display drop shadows on the page, and that'll actually display on all of your text and all of your post. It's actually a feature of the theme. It will actually display on all of your text and have a very dramatic feel to certain elements on the page. So if you look at this Contact Me box very closely, I'm going to unclick Display Drop Shadows, and you can see that take effect there. It's subtle, but it makes a difference for sure. You can display a text overlay, which will change the color and text tiles on top of featured images. Here's an example of that on top of the About Me page. Now on this page, I've got an image that's featured at the top here. This is the About Me page. I can take off the title by clicking this text overlay. So that way it features the image on top of, or excuse me, the text on top of whatever size image centered that you have there. Navigation, of course, is where you select your menus, and most of these options are things you're already familiar with. Everything here is going to be pretty much the same as your other themes or your regular blog setup. One thing I want to bring your attention to is here, if you select your latest post, that is where you're going to get this transition achieved and this fade in, fade out achieved for the post categories that you have. But if you select this to static page, you can obviously put a static page right at the top on your home page to feature that there. This, in a combination with page blocks or Instabuilder, can be achieved to get a full website layout of however you want your blog set up. But if you want by default to use this theme for what its most prominent feature is, which is the capture display here, you can go ahead and do that, and you're going to get a cool layout feel. Guys, that's just a basic overview of the capture theme. I recommend getting in there, play with it, have fun. It's a great theme. It's a very elegant display to your posts. And if you optimize these images, maybe put call to actions in here or some cool stuff. Maybe you have a PNG monitor and a website display in there, and when they click on it, it takes them to a certain page or a certain post or an opt-in form and has a cool call to action. You're going to see some cool engagement with this theme and some cool setups as well. So have fun, get creative. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to us at our support team at support@empowernetwork.com. Appreciate you. Cheers, and make it great.